Man, welcome to DES iRacing. Tonight we have Chicagoland at Xfinity. Tonight I got somebody new with me, Blake Reinbolt. Blake, how are you?
Pretty good, Damon. How are you?
Awesome, man. Awesome. I'm looking forward to this race. Last night I had some internet issues. I apologize for not getting that truck race. But man, there was a lot of people in it. A lot that we missed, unfortunately. But yeah, it happens. So tonight, thank you, Blake, for helping me.
No problem.
And let's see what we got here. Go ahead, Blake. You got the honor.
Absolutely. Starting first on the inside, we got Tyler. I'm going to probably pronounce his last name wrong. Tomasi, the number 46. On his outside in second, P2, we got Nicholas O'Short in the 52 car. Behind them, we got Tom Ringer in the 68. David White in the 26. Inside in fifth, we got the 79 of Jordan Tross. He'll be fun to watch, I guarantee you. He'll be ripping around the track. And we got Brandon M. hitting his outside in the 27 car. Starting in seventh, we got Charles Connor in the 67, Adam Parr in the 11. And inside row 5, we got in ninth, the 88 of Hunter Davis, and his outside, the 55 of Mike Babinchak. And in 11th, we got Judson Curtis in that 35, Hot Rod. On his outside, we got Todd Perrant in the 69. Row 7, inside, we got Stephen Millette, the 28, Edwin Warren in that 92, Hot Rod. Starting row 15th, we got the Clark Remote Racing boys. Got Christian Clark on the inside of the 99, starting 15th. Tad Dabney starting 16th in that 9 car. Row 9, last but not least, we got Jeffrey Turbett in that 44. Look to see him push hard.
All right. So let's see here. Add the laps so these guys can get a good pace. Make sure everybody gets lined up here. Next thing. All right, man. So you've been racing with us a while. You've been DS a while.
Yep. I think my year anniversary was 2 weeks ago.
Wow, so you were here from close to the beginning.
Give or take, yeah.
Surprising, we're just over a year old.
I'll never forget my first race. It was in the trucks at Watkins Glen. I ended up coming home P3, a spot I never expected, but ever since then I fell in love with DES, so I'm not going anywhere.
So what do you think? What's the plan on this track? Like you went out there and raced a little bit before race. What do you think the approach to this is?
Well, you got two different approaches. You can run the high line and try to save a little bit, because you can get extra momentum to try to keep a spot. But at the same time, this track, the wall coming off exit, if you're not careful, it'll suck you right up. If you want to run the inside, you're going to have a lot of chances to kind of gain some ground because you're going to have those outside guys pushing a little bit harder. So you might save a little more on tire wear, but key to this race for sure is going to be tire wear. And if we get those long green flag runs, you're going to be watching fuel just you get spread out too far from the pack. Just expect fuel to become a play. I'm mostly expecting tires to be the biggest concern because these cars are going to get loose. They're going to get loose quick. This track's pretty worn, but I think it'll be a good turn.
Well, here we go. The pace car is in. We have a blinker up front there. Who's that on the outside blinking a little bit?
I believe that is the 52.
52. That's Nicholas Short. We've had blinking problems with Nicholas before, haven't we?
I believe so. I've also been on a 2-week hiatus, 3-week hiatus, so I'm not sure if it was him or not, but
he is fast.
He's got the lead. I'll say he's got the lead, so
That's what happened last time. He was so far up in the lead, his blinking didn't bother anybody.
I don't know. Tomasi's put on a show with him right now, so
There is. There's 2 iRacing going back here. Whoa.
2x2x2 is what I like to see. Getting a little stretched out in the front, but this pack right here, they tend to stick together pretty well. It's normally pretty good racing.
Man. We got a lot of cars out there, ribbons on the hoods, some matching cars down there. Good friend of the league, Michael. Michael Eden. He is a good friend of the league, going through some health issues, and we're really wishing for the best for him. And a lot of people, you'll notice a lot of people out there with different cars to support, all over the field. Hope you're doing well, Michael.
Michael, we're praying for you, brother. It is fun seeing a guy that's leading unsponsored running rookie stripes.
It's a white car, huh?
I mean, Nicholas is short running all black, and you got Tyler Tomasi running the all white. You can't go wrong. I'm waiting to see these cars settle in.
Uh-oh. What's going on here?
Ooh, Edwin getting a little loose there. That is the one thing with these cars, the little bit of air they depend on. They'll cut on you if you got a driver in the wrong spot.
Charles Connor hitting back here side by side. Back to the front, see if we missed anything, and it looks like they are separating short. Tomasi about a second away from each other, and then David White in third place, about a second behind them.
This is going to be interesting because these guys, you can never tell if they're pushing hard or if they're just out there running trying to conserve, because you never know the exact skill level of everybody. So it'll be fun to see once tires come into play. They were in yellow, I think.
I think we are. Whoops, had a little technical difficulty there. Sorry about that. Let's see what I missed.
I'm gonna say I missed it as well.
See, Tad Dabney back here. Let's see what we got going on here.
Car in front of him gets loose. He's just following.
Oh, the
Ooh.
28. Yep. Actually,
I will
28
say,
got on the wall up there.
as a driver, you get tunnel vision every now and then where you're just following that car in front of you, and you end up doing the exact same thing they do, whether you mean to or not.
Yep.
That's just carrying a little bit too much speed in the corner by both of them, honestly. But how far they track up towards the wall.
We're going to go ahead
Luckily,
and take a
nobody
look at
broke.
a quick commercial, and we're going to be right back.
Ship my pants? Right here? Ship my pants, you're kidding.
You can ship your pants right here.
You hear that? I can ship my pants for free.
Wow, I just may ship my pants.
Yeah, ship your pants. Billy, you can ship your pants too.
I can't wait to ship my pants, Dad.
I just shipped my pants, and it's very convenient.
Very convenient.
I just ship my drawers.
I just shipped my nightie.
I just shipped my bed.
If you can't find what you're looking for in store, we'll find it at Kmart.com right now and ship it to you for free.
What?
Marijuana, stimulating, mind expanding, safer to use than alcohol. It's the in thing, the hula hoop of the jet generation. Marijuana is an intoxicating, mind-muddling drug and as much a part of growing up as smoking corn silk behind the back fence. This has been the public service message of the American Medical Association and your local station.
Welcome back. Man, oh man. All right, Ryan, you want to see the rest of this race here? This restart here?
What was that?
All right, pace car is about to go in.
Ooh, that was a good restart. Everyone staying together like that. At least top 3.
Yeah, nobody really got a jump. Look at 52 blocking.
Ooh.
Who wants to stay in the front?
Well, yeah, you don't want to be mid-pack blinking like that.
Exactly.
Yeah, we'll say that is the 26 up there in second. The
Yeah, David White.
David White. He's pushing pretty good to try to get up there to the lead. I'll give him that.
Oh,
there he goes. I'm surprised to see everybody single out this fast compared to the initial start of the race.
going back, looking through the field back here.
I'm surprised how
Tomasi
quickly
and
they got it
White
out.
fighting for second.
This is going to be a good little battle right here if they can keep it together.
Yeah, who is that down? Goes down. Is that Tomasi goes down there in the flat, huh?
Yeah, that's the hard thing with, especially with tracks like this where you have the ability to go down to the flat, is you can change your lane just by that much to kind of get a better run. Save your tires a little bit, because I mean, not really many people are running down there, especially yet. I always like to try to save that to where my car gets a little scary, and then I'll start cutting down. But if you can get a good enough run, they'll let you go down there, and you'll get right around them.
They keep fighting down there though. Short's going to be a half turn ahead of them.
Yep, that's one thing you have to remember. Try to stay around each other until you catch the guy in front, and then start your battle. But that low line, after that first start, that seems pretty preferred.
But we do have our stage break. Stage 1 is at lap 20 is our first stage break. Our second one's at 65, so we do have about 4 more laps to go before our stage break. Line everybody back up here. You think you'll see anyone in the pits? Oh, what happened?
We just had the 26 going to the wall. I don't know if he cut loose. Had a little bit of aero help him. It'll be interesting to see who comes to pit for tires, especially with that caution dropping when it did, because we're running, what, 4 sets of tires? I
Yeah,
believe.
a lot of sets, so that's pretty much unlimited, I would say.
Okay.
Because that's what somebody already says.
Back in my day, it was, I believe, 4 or 5 that we had.
Man, look at those cars in support from Michael. We have all different teams that actually did them. We have the gray there. What team is that? Gray.
I believe that's the TRN boys.
Those are the TRN boys, and then we have the yellow.
Which is that? Yeah, that's TRN as well, I believe. I think
Oh, okay.
the 55, 67, and 92 are all running the white
we
and
got
grays.
20
and
people
11.
on that TRN team.
It looks like it. Then right there, the 99, you have the Clark Rambler Racing 99 of Christian Clark, who's running the black and gray.
Yep, right there.
It's
Go
kind of
back
cool to see
the
that they're
front.
all
We have
jumbled
one more
together.
lap. We got Tyler Tomasi, second place. Oh. Jordan now in third place.
I told you he's going to be fun to watch in that hot rod. He's going to take his time. He's going to do it right. And I guarantee you he's probably playing a fuel game.
There's our lineup right there.
I will say, I believe I did hear a driver say that Edwin had a good save there on lap 18 or 19. So I'm wondering
All
if he
right.
got loose and saved it or hit the wall.
Well, there's our stage break. While we're at a stage break right here, let's go to a commercial. We're going to be right back.
Mom, can I have a popsicle?
No, honey, you'll spoil your...
Hey parents, tired of those out-of-control kids? Throwing embarrassing tantrums wherever they go. At the grocery store, on the playground, even at the dinner table. You've had it with parenting, but wait, there is a solution. Introducing Nap Time, the latest, most effective tool for child tantrum prevention. It's simple. Just douse a rag with our patented Sleepy Time formula, place it over your child's cry hole, press and hold gently for 8 to 12 seconds, and presto, no more tantrum.
I was beginning to think adoption was the only way out. Then a friend of mine introduced me to Nap Time. It's never been so quiet around here.
The secret lies in Naptime's revolutionary fast-to-sleep formula. Developed by military-trained scientist doctors from NASA, Naptime's powerful molecules rush to the child's brain on contact, gently inducing instant tranquility.
This is chloroform.
Already put those wallet-draining crap factories out on the street? That's okay! Naptime works in any situation. On the golf course. An awkward blind date.
I had a really good time tonight.
It even works on pets.
After we had our first child here, we regretted it almost immediately.
We didn't know that she'd cry so much.
Talk about defective. But thanks to Nap Time, our little Samantha here hasn't made a noise in weeks. I keep her in a shoebox.
Call now and we'll send you your very own 24-ounce bottle of Naptime solution for only 23 easy payments of $1.99. But wait, there's more! Act quickly and you'll also receive the all-new Dream Sack absolutely free. It's compact and portable for those on-the-go tantrums. Just cover it, tighten it, and forget about it. It's that simple.
We can't breathe good.
So if this looks familiar...
I feel pregnant.
Then don't wait! Order today and join the millions of Americans who just can't stop saying...
Thanks, Nap Time.
Thanks, Nap Time. Thanks, Nap Time.
Nap Time! When they just won't shut up. Nap Time is not legal in the following states.
All right, man, oh man. So we're back here. We have two people that stayed out: Jeffrey Turbot and Max Dinda.
Which we're still unsure if that's him or his dad. Either way, they're playing a very ballsy game. And we'll see if
23
it
laps.
pays off.
23 laps. That is ballsy.
They're either banking on a caution to come before the next stage break, or they're banking on just being able to pull ahead. Which, I mean, with the track temp and the tire temp that they've been running, they've cooled down now. We'll see how that plays out for them. But I mean, they have a bunch of hot rods behind them. They're looking to go to the front.
All right, let's see what happens this time.
Absolutely, pace car is off. Coming at the Geico restart zone. And that is a great jump by Turbot.
Oh, Dinda didn't get it on the outside.
I don't know if he fell asleep or was in the wrong gear, but he's making that outside line check up for sure.
Oh,
he's off pace. He's really off pace. He's falling back.
Now Jeffrey stayed up there.
Jeffrey's still up there, absolutely, but watching him fall back the way as quick as he did.
Oh yeah, look at Short. You can tell Short's going to take this place right here.
Oh, absolutely. He's hungry.
Yeah, and Short and Jeffrey just, the tires aren't going to hold up. 25 laps is too much.
I don't know. He still has the rest of the pack behind him. We'll see if he gets aggressive at blocking or if he decides to play the long game.
Oh. Uh-oh, got reports of the grass.
Ooh, this pack's getting tight. Whoa, and the 92 pushing the 79 on corner entry there, pushing up into the wall.
There, oh.
Oh!
Oh. Oh, wow, and that's no caution there.
That's aggressive.
He
right
went
there.
in
That
the
was
infield.
unneeded.
That was... Man, my finger was on the caution button right there. One person went down. That's what I look for. I look for two people, and everybody else stayed on the track.
You always hate to be that one person, too. Especially when it's not your fault. Oh, there's a wreck. Two cars went around, corner entry of 4. I don't know who that was, but go to the 44 cut back.
Let's see.
Yep. Everything looks fine. One car up there got loose. 44 taps the wall, 69 gets in the back of him, wasn't ready to let off.
Yep. That's a 69. Let's look at the 69 view.
Poor Todd.
Yeah, poor Todd Perrant, man. Yeah. Oh, same thing like the other one, man.
Yep. That wall, I'm telling you, that wall is treacherous.
Hopefully his car didn't get too beat up there. Everybody going in for the pit now.
It didn't look like it was too bad. He might have a little damage on the front end, but I don't see why he couldn't continue.
Few people staying out.
You know, I will say this is the good strategy for the two that stayed out. If they could have stayed up front and kept their strategy the way they did, they could come in now for tires and try to make it 30 laps on fresher tires than everybody else. Therefore,
let's see here.
Damn, this will be interesting. We got cars on older tires, and cars came in the pit for fresher, so we'll see what happens.
Yep, and let's don't forget we have 65 as our next stage break, so we have a good little stint here.
Pace car is off. Leaders are coming to the Geico restart zone. Green flag away, and man, Ringer got a good jump there. Bless you. I will say I need to install a cough button if you're gonna request me in the booth more. I will say these TRN boys are putting on a good show running up here the way they're running.
Oh, what's this? Oh, they touched. Yeah, it looked like they did.
Nope, yep, Zach's in the wall. Zach Reichel was into the wall there. Just, I don't know if there was a bump by somebody else or what happened to him, but.
Pretty sure I saw some people get into each other, yeah. Man, look at that. Up front, behind Tom Ringer, we got some of the Michael Eden paints.
Absolutely. And those Michael Strong schemes look really good out there. I mean, I don't care which one it is that you're running. It's really nice to see everybody kind of in this group come together and support Michael dealing with spina bifida. And the thing, too, is I talked to Michael about trying to get a charity race together, and he was more worried about getting a charity race for children dealing with different diseases and everything else, not just what he's dealing with. So looking forward to working with him in the future and seeing what all we can get accomplished. But that's an amazing thing for someone to be going through something like that and put other people ahead of him.
Awesome. Well, we hope Michael gets good through all this.
Absolutely, Michael. If you're watching this, we're praying for you, brother. Having you running that high line like that, that's going to be, if he can keep her up there, it's going to be fun to watch. That outside momentum, especially at this track where you have the bank corners you have with the tri-oval banking, it's It's a good chance. Oh, that's what I was saying, unless he gets into the wall. This track just sucks you up there no matter what you do.
Edwin Warren right there in second. Tom Ringer has got almost a second ahead of them.
These 67 was into the wall there. If these guys can get a string together where they're running behind each other and carry the draft with each other, I see them catching Ringer in the next 3 to 5 laps, which would make for a really good show. But I just don't know if they're gonna have the drive to do that or if they just have the want to get to the front themselves.
Can you take advantage of the draft to get out up there on this track?
You can, and you can and you can't. It's a matter of when and where you get it and how you do it. Like we saw the 92 hit the 79 going on an entry of 3 a few laps ago. If you have it at the right time, you can work it properly. Especially if you kind of give a love tap to the driver in front of you on the backstretch right before corner entry. You can kind of get a run on the low side on them because they're just trying to save it. It plays enough of a factor where if you can use it correctly, it'll help you a lot. The other thing though too is you got to worry about how good is that driver in front of you, how much experience do they have, and how well can they run this track themselves, because they might know something that you don't know. And even though you're running with somebody else trying to keep together, they know how to break it up in dirty air.
Well, Edwin is catching Tom Ringer just a little bit. He is now like 0.55 seconds behind him. So he's, whatever they're doing, they're catching him slowly, but...
It looks like they have the right game plan of trying to stick together. But when both of them get in the wall like that and cut loose...
Yep, that went to like 0.8 now. So everything they just caught back there, ooh, now they're a second behind.
Yep. And
everything
I
in
see
his
these
game
guys.
is gone.
Oh! 55, I'm checking on the wall there. Then you have the pole sitter short right behind them. He's hungry. I guarantee you he's looking for any mistake they make to try to get around him. But with how far they're separated, I don't see Edwin on his own being able to catch. We have a caution.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Oh, no.
That's that, Jeffrey. He was in the lead there, wasn't he?
He was to start the second caution restart.
Let's see what happens here.
That's tire wear.
Oh,
20 hits the
28.
wall. Oh. That was a deadly combo right there. I guarantee that 44 was feeling when he came in, when he stayed out on that last caution break to not take tires. He started coming up the track, and that 28 just tapping that wall.
Hey, Stephen Olette, 28.
Damage looks minimal, which is a good thing.
And here they all come down.
Had a few stay out there. I'm assuming these guys are going to be going for stage points. I know Christian Clark, I believe, is high up in the points. Let me just double check that real quick so I make sure I'm not spewing lies to you.
Actually, what I'll do is I'll try to bring up the points. Let's go to a commercial quick, and maybe I can show the viewing audience something. So hold on, I'll be right back. All right, here we are back at the race. This is our points race for Xfinity. We have Jordan in the lead, Tom Ringer, Charles Connor, Stephen Ouellette, David White, Brandon Hilton, all the way down, Hunter Davis, Judson Curtis, Todd Perront, Tyler Tomasi, who actually went down quite a few spots, and he's back here, so there is a playoff. We have 4 races at the end of the season where everybody's points will reset. And we are going to run a 4-race playoff at the end of the season. The top 8 players will reset. So right now we have Charles Connor in first with 22 lap tires on. Everybody else, man, the top 12 or a top 11 have 14 or 22 laps on their tires. Here we are. Pace car pulls in. Let's see what kind of jump we get here, if any. A little bit of jump on the inside there. Not much, so. So what we got here, so Nicholas Short, Connor, Tomasi, Clark, Hinton, our top 5.
Those fresher tires will be interesting to see, especially these guys that stay out.
Yeah, this top 10 all has 14 or 24, but yeah, there's a big difference between 14 and 24, I think.
Oh, absolutely there is. And the other thing too is, you know, these guys are going for stage points. That's what it is. Nah, I can't blame them. I mean, I would be doing the exact same thing.
But, you know, there's 65 laps. You know, there's, I don't know if you can worry about stage points left. There's another 20 laps before you even get to the next stage.
You never know what these guys are thinking. If it was me, I would have. If I'm running in the back and I can try to get to the front, I know that Arrow is a game to play with this. I would try this strat. I wouldn't try it this early. I wouldn't. I mean, I would try it this early if I was looking to see what it would do for the end of the race. Because, you know, you're never guaranteed if there's going to be another caution or not. So say you run this, you lose 3 or 4 spots, then you know, okay, I'll come in at the stage break, meet up with everybody else. But at the same time, with you running this strategy now, if you lose 20 spots, you know, okay, well, I can't split at the end if there's going to be a caution or not, and you just got to come in and risk it.
Oh, see that? Oh, no. We're in the right place at the right time.
Oh,
no caution.
And they saved it.
Wow.
That was an amazing save by Brandon Hitton right there. That was a good job.
Man, we caught that right when we needed it.
I will say there's the one thing that I really enjoy with DES guys is we can save it pretty well.
Man, that was fun. They are on the track. They are piped up.
The nice thing too is if we ever could put the guys talking on broadcast, they're always apologizing to each other, trying to fix things for the next one.
Yep. Yeah, I got a button right there. I can do it in a second.
Yeah, I don't know how we did. That was crazy. I thought you were about to tap me, Jordan. I was scared. I'll do it, but I won't do it this early in the damn race. Yeah, now I'm just going to be scared the whole race around you now. I'm afraid of you.
Might be a little afraid just because of what he did going in corner entry of 3.
struggling to keep up right now with these tires. So I'll see y'all later.
Like we said earlier on, these tires are going to be a huge factor for these guys.
That was Jordan speaking right there in that alloy, orange and black car. He is fighting those tires. Jordan has 21 laps, so he was one of the people that stayed out. And,
I will say,
you know,
sorry to interrupt you, I will say that Jordan is like the Lewis Hamilton of tires.
he is too.
I don't know if you know what clip I'm talking about, where Lewis said he's riding on slicks and his tires came in perfect. He was just saying that to say it, and he ended up finishing first. So you never know with Jordan.
Oh my God, Steven.
Nicholas with a commanding 1-second lead, and then you got, I mean, Tyler's pushing. These two will be fun to watch the whole race. Christian trying that high line. He's got to be careful on exit. He does a good job there.
Oh.
Ooh, almost. That's the aero coming into play. It's the tires and the aero. And that's the nice thing too with a lot of the DES drivers, especially on tracks like this, is they might like the high line on 1 and 2, but they know that low side is a heck of a lot better on 3 and 4.
This has been a nice run so far.
About 10 laps into it. Drivers are still searching and trying to find where they want to be at. Oh. Was it the 28? We'll let get into the 9 at Dabney. Man, these guys are spreading out, but it's still some good racing.
Yeah, they're getting single file, but
The leaders are off to what, a 1.5, 2-second lead?
and Short is about a second. Yeah, man, Short is about a second ahead of Tomasi. Tomasi's about 1.7 seconds ahead of Judson Curtis. Judson Curtis, man, he's always up there in this top 5. Oh.
I mean, that's, if I was a bet man, that's something I would always bet on. Is no matter when it is, he'll find his way up front, and he'll stay up there for the most part. I guarantee I just gave him the broadcaster's curse, so we'll watch him finish 15th tonight. But
well, Judson does have 35 laps on his tires, and everybody else up there in the lead is 27. So, yeah.
But he's sticking with him. I mean, I'll give him that. Where's that Alloy 79 of Jordan run? Is he still in the top 10?
Let's see where Jordan is.
I believe I just had a
All right,
connection say
so we just got a caution called.
Let's see who did this one. And correct me if I'm wrong, Damon. This is not the stage, correct?
This is not the stage, correct? Because we have at 65. We're going to be able to get back out there. We're going to have a small shootout before the run.
Now, if I was a betting man and I was in this race, I would stay out just to see how well my tires would handle for a possible green white checker.
Even if you're Judson Curtis with 37 laps on his tires?
Yeah, well, you know, it's Judson's Judson. We can't really say much more than that.
You know, it's one thing to stay out with 29 laps like some of these people, but yeah, Judson's got 37. I'd still stay out though.
That's the thing.
You know, by the time we get started here, I mean, there's 60, the stage at 65. We're gonna have 2 laps. You know.
I mean, it's a perfect test for the green white checkered. I mean, if I were the guys like, especially not having the greatest day. I mean, Justin's in 8th in points. He could go either way. But the guys like Todd Perront, Max Dinda's dad, Tad, Edwin, Christian. Some of these guys, like even Zach, you could argue that they would want to stay out for these next couple laps just to try to get maybe some stage points. But it depends on if these guys want to go for the stage points or they want to go for the win, and especially this goes to the playoffs.
So Judson did stay out.
Adam Parr stayed out in the 11. Brandon Hitton stayed out in the 27. Judson stayed out in the 35.
All right, man, this is going to be a fun restart. All right, let's see what happens here in just a sec.
Find the light that guides you through a cloudy day. When the stars ain't shining bright, it feels like you've lost your way. When the candle lights of home burn so very far away, well, you got to let your soul shine, just like my daddy used to say, soul shine, better than sunshine, better than moonshine, damn sure better than rain. People don't mind, I'll feel this way sometimes.
All right, man. Let's see. We're going to have a nice little shootout here. We may have 3 laps. And then we're going to be right to our stage. So, all right. You think we're going to get this through?
Absolutely. I'm excited to see these guys that stayed out. I know they're trying to play the trick game to see what's going to happen for a green-white checker with these tires. So I'm hoping for the best. But here we go. Pace car is off. Leaders are approaching the Geico restart zone. Flag is away. The leader got a little bit loose there in the 11 car, but he kept her. Good jump by him. Top 3 all looking to stick together here. Of course, there's Judson Curtis, like we were talking about.
Oh, did he touch the wall?
Oh, hitting into the wall, yeah.
Oh.
I'm telling you, this wall is treacherous. It's almost like running at Darlington. It just wants to suck you into it. If you go back to the 26, almost got into somebody, I believe, on that low line.
26.
Not 26, I'm sorry, not 26. It was.
Oh, looks like they were getting into each other, though. That's
Oh, it was a
back
26,
there.
okay.
Let's go back to the front.
Yep, that was a 27 to Brandon. I apologize. I was trying to talk about the 26. These numbers are just.
All right, here we go. Adam Parr, man. He just took off. Uh-oh.
Oh. Ah, they just kissed. They're fine.
All right, they just touched. Just made sure they knew each other were there.
Yep. Here comes Jordan on the run.
And oh man.
Parr almost gaining the second lead over Hinton. This is going to be fun. Jordan made his way up to 3rd. I believe he was in 9th or 10th.
One more lap to go. Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Oh, no.
That's all right. That's all right. So we did get it in here. There is our... Oops. there is our unofficial stage results.
Adam Park getting that great jump. Of course, going to have first. Brandon Hitton at 27 coming in second. Jordan Tross in that 79. I mean, I told you. He says he's on slicks. He's not.
Tom Ringer, Judson Curtis still up there in the top 5. Man, and all these people got points. Nicholas Short, Alette.
There's Nicholas.
Edwin Warren's up there. Charles Connor. Zach Reich.
Zach, I want to see a good performance out of Zach.
Yeah. I want to talk to him. I want to talk to him at the end of a race.
Absolutely. And that's the one thing, too, is a lot of these guys that are running, you always want to try to hit him when you can, just because you might get him in a good mood, a bad mood, and you never know what you're going to get. But if we can get to talk to these guys, they're gonna put on a show even there.
Well, they're going to go in the pits here, and we're going to go to the pits as well, and we'll be right back.
At the river mouth, the bears catch only the tastiest, most tender salmon, which is exactly what we at John West want. John West endure the worst to bring you the best.
Timber! When I need a break from chopping down those 4,000-year-old redwoods, I turn to lumberjack cigarettes. Ah, the pure taste of burning leaves. When you want to feel that tar going deep into your lungs, try lumberjack cigarettes.
Lumberjacks are swell and they make your clothes smell. Above and beneath, they leave stains on your teeth. Pick the leaves of dead tobacco, chop 'em up for lumberjacko, rolled up tight and lit on fire. Suck 'em down till you expire, so when you get yens for those carcinogens, the lumberjacks you bought taste like cigarettes ought.
Just count me down, I'm fine. Hello, DES fans. We are coming around the backstretch in the entry of 3. Stage 2 is now over. I will say the 52 decided to stay out. He's on 7-lap old tires. We'll see how this pays off for him, which how quick as he's been. Damon, I don't know. I think he's going to have a good run.
Your buddy there, Christian Clark, who's in 5th place, also stayed out, has 8 laps. David White in 9th has 8 laps. Tyler Tomasi in 7th has 8 laps.
These guys are playing the fuel game. We'll talk more on that one. Pace car is in. Leaders are coming to the green Geico restart zone, coming to the green flag. Let's see what kind of jump we get here. Everybody's staying bunched up pretty well. That was a really good restart. I hate to say it, but that 52 is going to take off.
Oh, couple people touching the walls.
Almost wrecked each other.
Man, I think 3 people touched that wall.
Three wide right there. Christian's pushing it. 11 got into the wall. Edwin Warren on the inside of him. That 92 TRN machine. $55 got loose again. 99 into the 27. 67 appeared to be smoking like he had tire smoke or something. Two team owners right there. Edwin Warren, team owner of the TRN 92, and then Christian Clark of the 99, Clark Remote Racing Machine. Those guys will put on a good show for everybody. Oh, into the wall goes Christian.
Oh.
He's still pushing. He kissed the wall. He barely kissed the wall. He should have minimal damage. It's almost like I'm a little bit biased.
Slowed him down a little bit, though.
Only a little bit. I mean, my name's on the car, so.
Go back and look at the front here.
Oh, we missed the pass for the lead between Tomasi and
I think we did.
Short. That's surprising to me. I'm not even gonna lie to you. I mean, I know.
Man, Tom Ringer breathing down Short's neck too.
I know Short's on 8 laps older tires, but I was not expecting the lead change to happen that fast.
Short, Lincoln.
What's new? He's here though, and he's running. He's having a good time.
Jordan right there.
Jordan. Ooh.
Oh.
That was close.
And David right behind him.
I will say these two in these hot rods, if they can put them on rails, it'll be a good show. Like I said, I know Jordan's definitely playing the fuel game, and he's going to say his tires are getting worn. They're not. Watch this line he's going to run. Off. He's still off throttle. Back into it. He's got that offset just right. He's having a good time out there. He's worried about that carbon blinking in front of him, though. I'll tell you that much. And how he's blipping that throttle, we'll do another lap with him in 3 and 4, because I want to talk about the way he's blipping that throttle. Got a good run on that 52. Yep. And that's what sucks as an iRacer is you're worried about that blinking. He's on the inside of him now. He's going to try to stay off him on the wall.
And there was the pass.
And that off throttle, especially when you saw the flames come out after he was already off throttle, that's him just correcting for that corner and pushing a little bit harder, and he knows where that car wants to run. And I told you, I guarantee you he's playing the fuel game.
And look at the lead right here. We're missing it. Tomasi, Ringer. Oh,
ooh.
Touching.
Ringer trying to block.
Man, oh man.
Thomas Ringer just taking off. What will be interesting is once you get Tomasi in dirty air, how he wants to play his line. Because right now Ringer's all in clean air, he has nothing to worry about, but Tomasi's got to try to find a difference.
Whoa, he's fighting that thing.
That was a, yeah, he is. That was a good save though. He also might have fought too hard to gain the lead from Short, so we'll see what happens. That's the other thing too is Ringer was only fighting Tomasi. Tomasi was trying to fight Short. Who knows how long that battle happened where he wore his tires down.
Man, he's soaring. Oh.
You know, I may be a little bit biased with the Clark Remote Racing boys, but I would like to see these guys start showing up in the top 10.
Yeah, that's when you need to see them.
I will say the TRN boys put on a pretty good show. They're normally right around.
Uh-oh. Oh, what's happening here?
Now, this is what I love and I hate with DES. We had how many cautions before the last stage break? 3.
Yeah, before the
And
first
we are.
one.
Yep. So we finished off the last stage break. We're gonna go on the longest green flag run of the entire race, and it is gonna throw everybody off because we, especially me as a driver, will make strategies with the team, and we'll plan and we'll prepare, and we'll think about things about when the caution will happen, and that caution doesn't happen, and we go the rest of the race green flag, and that just leaves all of us looking at each other like, oh, well, what the heck are we supposed to do from here on out? And we just got to figure it out. And if that's not DES, I don't know what is, and I love it because you never know.
Look at the fight back here. There's a bunch of little battles all over this field.
And that's the nice thing is these guys know where their lines are and know where to be at.
Here's some lead changes. Todd Perrott taking position. Oh, Jordan. Oh yeah, Jordan was the second, or did he take Tomasi?
Jordan wasn't in the second. He just took that from him. I guarantee the 46 Tomasi was fighting too hard with. The 52 was short, and he just lost his tires. I will say that last season, this is how Chicagoland ran. It was early cautions, and then the last stage was nothing but green flags.
Yeah, they're starting to get comfortable now, I think. I mean, we still have everybody except 2 people in the lead lap. So.
And that sounds about right for this track. I mean, this track's, it's forgiving, but at the same time, it's never forgiving, depending on what line you're running and how fast you're pushing. And like I said, Jordan's playing in the long game.
Edwin trying to breathe down Hinton's neck.
If he can get to him, I expect to see an Earnhardt move out of him. Give him a little bump around the movement.
We have a lot of rivals in this league, and people battling each other. I know you and Edwin have bumped noses before.
You know, I've been waiting for you to bring that up.
You knew it was coming.
I mean, I knew it was coming. I wasn't sure when. No, I'll say at the end of the day, no matter what, I mean, a good racer is a good racer, and I have no problem saying that. And Edwin, when he wants to be, he can be a great racer. And there's sometimes just where he pushes an envelope that doesn't need to be pushed.
He's a fast horse. You just somehow gotta get that horse in the ring in the starting thing before he takes off. You know,
you gotta. He's the kind of horse that's bucking and rolling and trying to fight you until you get him in that pen. And once he's in that pen, though, and you say, "Hey, we're going," as long as there's no other horses around him, he's willing to go.
Oh yeah. We have a lot of good banter in this league.
Oh, absolutely. That's the one nice thing is, him and I will butt head-to-heads every now and then, and that's fine. It's dandy. It's a good show. But we're not willing to push it any further than that, as far as I'm concerned. I know there's people that talk about the way the CRR boys or Clark Remote Racing guys have a target on their back with TRN, his team, but everyone's here for fun. But we're coming to green flag stops. We just
Ringer.
had.
What did Ringer come in for? He was
Ringer's
in
coming in. He
third
wants
place.
tires.
Yep.
We're on lap 90 at 125.
He's
wants
got 22 on his tires, so.
But he's playing the long game. He's hoping for another caution to come out. So he's hoping he comes in now.
That's dangerous, because if he comes in now and comes out, and the caution comes out, oh, that's tough.
But he'll be on fresh tires. And he'll be coming into the lead. He's hoping for another caution so he's not too many laps down, and if he is, I hate to say it, but it sounded like someone's trying to call for a Clint Boyer arm itching situation.
People be wanting cautions out there, trying to tell us there's oil on the track.
Hey, that's one thing I told you to start with, man. The tires are going to be the biggest thing. Fuel will be a biggest concern, like I know DES does at the end, but fuel is what's going to get you to the end as long as you can play it safe. Tires are what you're going to need.
Oh, is that Christian Clark coming out of the pit?
Yes, sir. He is coming out of the pits in that 99 hot rod. He's trying to play the early strat as well, hoping for a caution to come late. And that's where I said earlier with that stage break that's a good chance to test your green, white, checkered. Because you might be on older tires within, 15, 20 laps. And you might be able to block. It just depends on how well you run. Here's the nice thing too, is a lot of these guys aren't in a team. So they're out there for themselves, so no one's going to cause a caution on purpose. It's going to be all on driver error.
That is against the rules too. So.
That's why I said it's the Clint Boyer arm itching incident. I'll never forget that audio as long as I live. Hey Clint, doesn't your arm itch? And next lap he's spinning.
We'll battle for third place here. Judson Curtis, Hinton, Edward Warren.
I was gonna say he's battling Hinton right there. Brandon, if he can get a good run, I believe they're on the same lap tires. There's your previous leader trying to split them on fresher tires. Makes quick work of them. That's the thing though, is if you have a longer stint of 10 laps or so, you want fresh tires. Because, I mean, you're pushing that much harder.
Man, we are having a green flag run.
That's DES for you.
Man.
You get the cautions out early, man, and that last stage, for whatever reason, this happens every race. I don't care if it's trucks, Xfinity, Next Gen, whatever it is, you're running the longest green flag run of your life. That's one of the things I love.
Broadcast. Could call it broadcasting yellow.
Yeah, I'm due for a nap in about 20 minutes. Nah, these guys are put on a pretty good show. I mean, that's the nice thing to see is these guys are trying different strategies. You can't blame them for that. I will say, like I said, Jordan Trask and that 79 is Alloy Racing is gone.
Yeah, he's in the lead now.
He's playing the long game strategy. He plays it all day long.
Bunch of green flag pit stops going on now.
Everyone finally realized that they might not get that caution they want. As a driver, I have been here multiple times, and I've always been pissed off.
Leader just called. Sorry to interrupt. The leader just called that he is pitting this time in. Here he comes. Oh.
He's gonna get it.
Oh, he's slowing. Man. And
I'm surprised.
A bunch to follow.
I am surprised there was no tire smoke behind that. That's the thing too, is when you run these long flag or these long green flag runs, you want to wait as long as you can, and once that leader that's towards the lead at the end of the pack, or not the end of the pack, but the end of the run goes in, that's who you follow.
Yep. So right now we have Judson Curtis and whoa, never mind. Judson Curtis is
don't
going
miss
in.
it. Oh, he saved it.
All right, let's see. We got Todd Perrott right now in the lead. Zach Reichel, second place, and Charles Connor right there in third. Uh-oh. There is... Oh, here's Todd Perrott. The leader is now coming in.
Let's see if he can keep it under. Whew.
Cool.
These guys are so good at that.
Zach Reichel as well. Charles Connor. So that's just about everybody. Oh no, we still have Brandon Mayals here. He has 35 laps on his tires.
I guarantee he's coming in soon.
He is back there in 14th position. But that thing is dirty to drive. Dirty. Looks like he's coming in. Oh.
I'm telling you, it must look different on the broadcast than it does when you're racing, because it looks like they're all cutting wide and they make it just fine. The one thing I will say is, you know, a complete difference with these guys when they're running on rails and when they're running on empty mousetraps.
So the leader, Tom Ringer, who's way ahead of David White by like 7.5 seconds, it has 12 laps on his tires. So he pitted.
I believe he was one of the first ones to come in, didn't he?
Oh, is that what it was? He was one of the first ones to come in? Yeah, wow.
I believe so.
Tom
Well, that's
Ringer,
the thing
David
is,
White.
these green flag stops, if you cycle correctly, if you're one of the first ones to come in, you'll be one of the first ones that are towards the front, which is nice. But if we happen to get the caution, say, in 10 laps on lap 113, you never know where it's going to go.
Oh, that paid off then a little bit. Let's see anyway.
He's looking at 7 seconds right now.
Let's go on listen to track mic here for a second.
Absolutely.
Now, a caution now would be perfect.
I'll agree with that.
People begging for that caution still.
No, that would kill
As always.
I don't want that.
And there's Jordan.
No,
like I said, playing the long game.
And Tom Ringer's car is good looking there.
Oh, they all are. That's the one I've seen too with DES is whether it's Rumble Designs, Edwin does his designs for TRN. Unfortunately, I don't know their exact name. I think it's ENN, I believe, but there's a lot of guys in here that have really good designs, and you really can't go wrong.
Thank you.
I'm looking at any car for any amount of time.
You're welcome.
No, Hunter. Screw off.
Watch your language on the radio, Tad.
I didn't cuss.
All right. Wow. Let's get out of there. We try to keep it PG and
I was gonna say there's a DES mom letting everybody know to keep their
hall monitor
radio clear.
All right, let's see, man. We got everybody spread out right now. Hunter Davis and Tad Dabney is battling here. That's Tad that we heard there that almost but didn't cuss. Man, Hunter Davis just took off. If there are any other battles here. 13th and 14th, everybody will Todd Karan. Max Stein in 5th position. And it must be Max now and not his dad, I don't think.
You never know. They're both quick. What's going to be interesting is how quick he catches up to David is who it is. You know, I give Max's dad credit for running for him when he can't run. But then them old eyes, they'll get you.
Uh-oh, we hear that.
Someone trying to say there's a caution. This is one of the first races that came to with DES. Running, I believe, trucks at Chicagoland is about when I started. And this was the exact same thing. It's nice to see the consistency with these guys.
Oops, where am I? I'm sorry, I'm having technical difficulties over here for a second.
Oh, you're absolutely fine. I believe Jordan is starting to catch Ringer a few tenths a lap. Just the question is, does he have enough to catch him before the end of the race? I believe Edwin had a pretty good pass on Max that was missed.
You know, Jordan is catching Tom Ringer there a little bit. He is a half a second now behind him.
You know, that's one thing too. Is like you see these guys that have these pro full motion rig setups, and they do really well. And then if you ever get a chance to, and you guys join the DES Discord, go into the setups and look at what Jordan runs. Because I'm pretty sure up until about maybe a month ago, 2 months ago, he might have been on the same wooden chair that your family eats dinner on, as he is going for the lead.
He is. They are side by side. Man, and Jordan takes it.
Jordan with a great run right there. I mean, he made him look sitting still in about a lap and a half, going from 2 seconds back, I believe, a few laps ago. So this is
Another
will be good.
position change back here. Mike Battlecock took Tad Dabney. Another position change here. Nicholas Short past Connor.
Short or pole sitter, he's still out there trying. Got to get his blinking figured out, but Charles Connor with that outside line, if he can keep it off the wall and not get blocked by Nicholas, he could have a pretty good run. But I mean, Nicholas is just taking that dirty air from him, or giving him the dirty air, I should say. On the inside, is that the 27? He's a lap down, correct?
Is he a lap down? Yeah, 27. Brandon. Yeah, he is a lap down.
All I'm saying, if he was my teammate and he was keeping the other team back, I would say, hey, keep giving them dirty air, whichever lane you want. But
Still
Thomas
racing.
Ringer is now, he's almost a second back, which Tomasi's catching him. I mean, I will say that hitting early strategy might not have paid off as much as he wanted to, which if he gets pulled up here,
You
we
know,
get to ask him. I'm going to make sure
If
I
a
ask him.
caution came out, then it would have been a whole different story.
Oh, don't ruin Jordan's strategy now. Don't make me wrong either, because at the very start of this, I said that he was going to play the long game.
And here is second and third place, swapping positions. Tyler Tomasi's now in second.
And that's just tires.
I might have a chance to win if we do.
It will be exciting to see if you get a late race caution. But the way it's looking, I mean, we're on lap 118, 119 of 125. Jordan playing the strategy like I said he would, because he always plays the same strategy at this track. I am nervous for somebody to mess up and throw a caution out.
Yeah, it looks like we're gonna go all the way.
I will say, if caution comes out, the best chance for Tom Ringer is to be long enough for him to be able to get a push.
Tom Ringer's
got
just
Max.
following. He's over a second and a half behind Tomasi.
Ooh, Edwin into the wall.
Oh no!
Oh,
there is no caution. He is the only car.
I hate
There
to say
is
it, there
no
goes the
caution.
fourth place finish.
We're gonna go back and take a look at that. See what happened here before
Let's
we
see
go
how
back
close
to the
Max
leaders.
got, because Max may have given him an aero disadvantage here. Nope.
Oh, up
More
the
tires.
track.
Just,
Oh.
yep, that's
Oh.
tires.
Oh no. Whoops.
Jordan maintaining about a second lead.
4 laps to go. We have a position change back here for 6th place. Hunter Davis, Edwin Warren.
Edwin's going to feel the impact on his tires and cut through the grass like that. Let's get to Jordan, because I guarantee you those lap cars in front of him will put him in some dirty air.
Here is Jordan right here. Let's go take a look at his cockpit here on the last 3 laps. Oh.
He's going low to stay away from those lap cars as much as he can.
Man, oh man. Two laps to go.
He has a really good push right now.
Got Tomasi. Oh, Tomasi already made the pass as well back here.
He's down to half a second, but I don't think he has enough time to catch him. Come on, the DS, 1 lap to go.
Final lap.
Coming around to the checkered flag, it is out. Jordan Trosh and that 79 Alloy Hot Rod is going to be our winner. What did I say?
Wow.
I mean, what did I say about Jordan?
There we
Jordan
are.
Trosh.
Jordan,
And
Tyler
first,
Tomasi, Tom Ringer, Max Dinda, David White, Hunter Davis, Zach Reichel, Charles Connor, Todd Perron, Edwin Warren.
hey, he did save what would have been a top 5, and he pushed himself up to a top 10 after his incident, so I'll give him that.
Let's see Edwin do his little burnout here.
Edwin, you mean Jordan?
I meant Jordan. Why did I say Edwin? Let's see who we got here. So Tom Ringer. And oh man, there's Jordan. Well, we have our new next gen that we just started.
We would have had a 3-way battle there.
That was the one thing I wanted to ask you is, what was your strategy coming into it, and then realizing we're going through a green flag run at the end, is if you feel like you would have waited a little bit longer, or was this kind of your strategy going into it, was I'm going to pit these laps specifically no matter what?
No, it was all about how it was playing out. I wanted to make sure I got the stage point in the first one, stage points in the second one. And then the last one, I was hoping that he would have came in the lap right after me, but instead he stayed out two or three more and didn't play in my way, but it still turned out pretty good.
I was going to say, hey, congrats, you got a 3rd place finish out of it, and you're still in the points pretty good, I believe, but that's a heck of a run.
I appreciate it, guys. Have a good one.
Awesome. Congratulations, Tom.
Thank you.
All right, and then our second place, we have right here, Tyler Tomasi. Tyler, congratulations. Second place, man. How did you get there?
Yeah, I don't really know how we got second. I mean, I guess we were a good car all day. It just sucks because when those stages end, well, when they almost end, you kind of have no idea if they're actually over or not when the yellow comes out right there. So we pitted, and then we did those like 4 extra laps on our tires, and that got the 79 ahead of us, which basically killed us. So, and then you just spend the rest of the time trying to catch up and go through lap cars that kind of half get out of the way. So that's why we ended up second. I don't really know what happened to the 52.
It's just, honestly, at the end there, it was pit strategy. This is what it came down to. We were watching him close, just the way he started and everything else, and you put on a great show. You started in the front, you stayed towards the front, and I was expecting to be right about where you were. It was a good run, man. You had a really good.
No, thank you. I appreciate it.
Yeah, man, Tyler, it is fun watching you run. You are good, man, and thank you, and congratulations on second place.
Thank you. Have a good night.
Useful.
And then here we have our race winner, Jordan Tross. Jordan, congratulations, man. How'd you get there?
Yeah, thank you. That was a fun one. Really just saved tires the whole race. Was playing some off strategy and just managed to get that lead and have a clean green flag pit stop.
Can I just say, from the very start of this race, I called you out as the race winner because I know how you drive. I knew you were playing the long game strategy, whether it was fuel or tires. And you mean, man, you put on a show. You passed when I expected you to pass. You played the strategy the way I expected you to. It was a really good run. And congrats on winning this race.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah, it basically worked out exactly how I wanted it to. I thought there'd be more cautions, so I was playing with extra sets of tires. I still had 2 sets in the pits. I didn't pit for tires until the end of stage 2, and I still somehow got third in that stage. So I knew I was doing something right on saving those tires, and just managed to work out. Tyler Tomasi sure kept me honest there in second place. I had to race those tires off of it at the end, but it was a lot of fun, and I'm glad to finally get my first win in Xfinity this season.
Let me ask you, when you got tapped in the rear end going to corner entry through Edwin, and you ran into the wall, how were you feeling? Were you feeling that your night was over, or were you feeling a good comeback?
I knew I was still fine. I mean, I barely hit the wall, didn't really have any damage, but it was a little early, I feel, to be that aggressive. I mean, I was on older tires, but still managed to bounce back and get the position back after that.
Hey, man, it was a great run on our end. I was really pulling for you. I knew you were going to play the long. It's just how you run. It was a good show. Congrats on first.
Thank you.
Jordan, man, congratulations. First place again, man. Hey, thank you so much. Thank you for everything you helped do around here. And hey, that was a amazing race, bro. Blake?
Damon?
Yeah.
Fun calling it with you, brother.
Yeah, that was fun. I'm looking forward to it. We're going to see more of you. I guess Saturday we're gonna have you and Christian here next week. Hopefully my internet's still around. Sorry about this week. I can't believe we missed the broadcast. It's sad, but we'll see what we can do here. And Blake, thank you so much for joining me. I'll see you later. Thank you everybody for watching, and we're out of here.